Well, happy Saturday, everyone. This is Greg Dixon, the Kartra Whisperer, and today I'm going to talk about Kartra for marketing. And I'm just going to give a little bit of a background. I was part of the Kartra beta test program quite a few years ago, and I've been use it with myself and many clients for 5 years now. I've probably used it for dozens of my own projects, and I've also have had quite a few Kartra clients, especially in the note investing space. And to some degree, this little presentation is for those people because I've been helping them set up with their Kartra accounts and get them connected to marketing. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of it, first of all, it's a public service announcement, and also it's an example of Kartra actually being pretty good at marketing. So I'm wearing this T-shirt here. It's a logo for a series of cancer benefit concerts. I worked with Rocket Norton for nearly 30 years on various projects. He was a drummer for Prism, Seeds of Time, a number of other places. And then we had I helped with two cancer benefit concerts in October 2022, 2023, and he's since passed. And we were working on a third one that we were calling Rock Beats Cancer. Where Kartra fits in here is over the years, I've collected a fairly big mailing list in Kartra for people who have either bought something, registered for something, made appointments, and also went to one of the other concerts. So the day the tickets released this year, I sent out an email letting them know, and we sold over 100. Well, I think we nearly 100 tickets within the first day, and about 140 tickets in the first week, which was pretty good. And I'm going to play a little service announcement. You probably listening to it, you probably can't go to the concert yourself, but if you go to the website, there are places to make a donation to the BC Cancer Foundation. And if not, find your local cancer-based charity to donate to, and just make a difference in that way. So I'm going to play this little video that I created with Lee Aaron and John Cody. And here we go.
Hey everyone, it's Lee Aaron
and John Cody,
and we're here to let you know that
on Thursday, October 17th,
we'll be taking part in an incredible concert called Rock Beats Cancer at the Great Canadian Casino in Coquitlam.
Legendary members of Loverboy,
Chilliwack,
Barney Bentall,
Powder Blues,
Street Art,
Troopers Hot Shots, and myself will be in one place for one night only for exciting performances of our classic hits.
The evening will also feature a live auction of rare music memorabilia, as well as a tribute to the late, great Rocket Norton, who began this event 3 years ago.
So far, Rock Beats Cancer has gone on to raise almost $700,000 for the BC Cancer Foundation. You won't want to miss it. Thursday, October 17th, at the Great Canadian Casino in Coquitlam, where BC bands together for Rock Beats Cancer.
Yeah, so there you go. Again, if you can make it to the concert, great, and help out in one way or the other, or help out your local fundraising related to cancer, that would be fabulous. So, as I said, I use Kartra, the Kartra email capability, to send out a notice the first day when tickets went on sale for Rock Beats Cancer, and then I plan to put out one a week and until the show. We're going to have auctions, all sorts of things. There's going to be lots of reasons to put out something once a week, and so that is just one element here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to present. I've got a mind map that I've created for that includes the basic Kartra setup that virtually I almost every client I work with uses the same kind of model. And then I'm also going to do an overview and link into, let's see, I might as well put on the screen right now, into how the marketing goes. So I'm gonna say something here. The important one here is your golden offer, and I'm just gonna be honest about this. If you don't have something that people are willing to pay for, if you're not ready to offer something, no amount of marketing or platform will help you. Speaking of platform, I'm talking about Kartra here, but what I'm talking about are general would apply to any of the all-in-one business programs that could include ClickFunnels, Keep, Kajabi, any of those things will all work here. And in terms of the real estate investor clients I'm working with right now, they have an investment offer. They're looking. Most of them are mortgage note investors, so they're looking for partners to buy notes. They're looking for people to buy notes from, to sell notes to people, and we also are looking as a community for partnerships for other real estate investment projects, which could be fairly large. So anyway, so that's the basis here. We're also looking at if you have a coaching offer, a high-end coach, and then a service offer. So again, it's worthwhile spending the time and the money to do this thing if you have something that's going to make money for you. So it's a lot easier to sell stuff that people want. No tools will get around that really, but if you do have something and you figure you can reach an audience, then Kartra is a fabulous program here. And I'm going to go. So basically here, the Kartra setup. So let's say you've just decided to use Kartra, and you're wanting to set it up to do your marketing. So the basic thing with any company really is you want a homepage or a landing page. Most of the marketing I'm going to talk about here, if there's a destination, you send somebody to a destination, and go from there. And I'll just go over the next steps here. Hook up a custom domain. So yourcompany.com, hook it up into Kartra, and then this is highly recommended, but optional is Kartra Mail DKIM, which is it's an authorization thing. What it does, if you set up the links with your domain name and all of the special CNAME things, it's a very abstract, kind of specialized kind of thing. But basically, when you send out an email to somebody, the recipient gets a lot of verification, and your open rate will be higher. It's not strictly required, but it's highly recommended. So I'm just going to say here, go back up to the home and landing page with the real estate investors, and almost any client is the homepage will have a calendar button. So the very least is they come to learn a bit about you and make an appointment to talk to you. And we're currently with my real estate investment clients, and most of my clients, we're working on a email strategy, email marketing. And so there'll be some kind of button to get people enrolled into your sequence. And we're developing a series of emails, and email sequence is something that goes out at a regular basis. So usually we set up the first one is a welcome email, and then maybe 3 to 7 days later, a second one, and go through. People who do this really well will send out an email a day, more or less, in the sequence. The next thing is email broadcasts. So when I was talking about that email that I sent out for the launch of Rock Beats Cancer. That was a broadcast. It was this, I said at a very specific time. I said it. It went out 20 minutes after the tickets actually went on sale through Ticketmaster. So that was timed. And some of the best marketers in the business, Dan Kennedy, Russell Brunson, Dave D, will send out something almost daily. That's probably a little much for you, but that's something to think about. If you can come up with an email you can send out every day, then that's a good thing. And then an email newsletter, what I mean by that is maybe that something goes out once a week, or maybe even, maybe up to once a month, every 2 weeks, whatever works for you. And it could be just a summary with links to other things. Depending on what you're doing, you could have a special offer button, which may be an offer to watch a video, download some kind of resource, attend a masterclass. Some of the note investors here are, if people sign up, they'll invite them to a mastermind group at the Note Investor University to just get an idea about what that's about. And then thank you pages is virtually so almost everything you need requires a thank you page. So the basic mechanism is you've got a home page, they hit a button, and then they end up something happens, and then you end up in a thank you page. It's kind of like a model, a 3-step model for almost everything. And it's not just Kartra. Pretty much every platform, ClickFunnels, all those things will do that. They may have a chain on the thank you page. Often you could have a welcome video. You might always, for sure, you're going to have a button to make an appointment, and there could be other offers as it goes. So that's the basic setup. So once you've got that set up, then you're kind of ready to go. But this is where, the other important thing is nobody is ever going to get into this system here unless you do something. So that's where the traffic comes in here. And I'm in a collaboration we call Total Traffic and Conversion, which is marketing. And these are the kinds of things that we do in order to get into the landing page here. Really, that's what you're trying to do. We've got a LinkedIn bias. You may be a Facebook person or Instagram or something else, maybe even TikTok, but we've got a bias because mostly we deal with business to business people or professionals, and LinkedIn is the best place to go there. It's also a very good platform for connecting with others. So almost always from a marketing point of view, we will take a look at a LinkedIn profile. Does it represent what you're doing? Are you using all of the features? Are there links to your website? Are there enough of that information? My wife Bonnie is actually pretty good at this. So many of my Kartra clients, I've been getting to talk with Bonnie. She'll talk them through about how to make their LinkedIn profile more effective. And I'm going to let you know, I've gone to a number of networking groups, and if I meet somebody there, and I often, even while I'm in the meeting, I'm tracking them down on LinkedIn. If they don't have a LinkedIn profile, then that's something. And if I go to the profile and there's nothing useful on the profile, I probably won't make an appointment with that person. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, really, other than I might say, okay, they need our help, but often if they need the help, they need help with so many things, and it's best just to do something else. And okay, so the other thing is social media posts. That could be on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, any of those, whatever you're doing. I use LinkedIn, Facebook, and sometimes Pinterest, but the main one is LinkedIn. Pretty constantly do a lot of profiles, a lot of posting on LinkedIn. And video is very important, especially with my note investing clients. they have a business coach who's encouraging them to do a lot of video. And the video could be you as a talking head. You could be a demonstration. There are all sorts of different things. Video can be wide ranging. It could be short, it could be long. But a YouTube channel is pretty important. And again, the same kind of things apply to a YouTube channel. You want to have an attractive profile. You want to have your image on there. You want to communicate what you do, and you want to have some quality video on there. And I can help you with all of that. The next thing are blog posts. I'm a compulsive writer. I write a lot, blog a lot, and really, that's one of the best ways of winning the search engine game is to have a lot of blogs, and I'm a kind of a Zen master of search engine optimization and connecting all these things, YouTube, LinkedIn, a blog post, and put it together and get it listed on search engines like Google, Bing, and the other ones. And this one here, leveraging content. So even things like if we create a email sequence to go in the mailing list here, let's see here, right there with the mailing list, all like the email sequence, all of those things can also be used in blog posts and YouTube videos, all sorts of things. So very big on advocating. Basically, the whole deal with marketing is you put yourself out there absolutely everywhere, and so people can just find you and get to know you, like you, and trust you. And speaking appearances, that could be on stages, like going and doing talks to groups in person, or it could be a guest on a podcast or a broadcast, any of those kinds of things. So, and the most important thing here is all these things will lead to your golden offer, which is sign up for something. And if you're going back to I'm just going to collapse that for there, and you don't need this. Okay. Anyway, going back to here is for the real estate investors, they don't have anything direct to sell, so they're going to get people to make an appointment, sign up for something, and maybe special offer. They're also I probably could have put in here an invitation to a webinar, which can be a very good way. You get a number of qualified real estate investors in a room, and you present what your offer is, and with a question and answer, that could be a very good way. I know one person who has raised up to exceeding $500,000 in private lending money through a single webinar. So, but that doesn't come easily. In a way, that's a result of doing all the other things, and personal connections, and getting people in the room, getting the right people in the room. So, yeah, again, I'm available to help you with all of these things. Really, we can help with all the social media things, getting them in. The most of the real estate investors are working with a coach who's suggesting and helping them with the email sequences and other elements. But I also can help. I think if you get to the place where you are the expert, you're presenting what you know, and in your own voice, that's the best way. But I do have, with my collaboration, Betty Withrow and Roy DeCan, we can write the email sequences for you. We can help, and we will often use AI, and you can use AI to come up with the basics. But the thing is that you need to edit it. You make sure it's in your voice and constructive to get it done. So if you need help getting any of the stuff done, just give me a call. I've got in the show notes here, I've got a link. Let's just put it up here. So Yeah, you can contact me I'm all over the place on LinkedIn. Um, and I have in the show notes here, you can go to gregdixon.net/calendar to make an appointment. And for my own clients, for the people I'm already helping with this, I'm going to send you the note, and we'll be having meetings over the next while to discuss how to get it in place. Some of my current clients are really good. That all I have to do is show them this idea, and they got that. They and their team are off and doing it. And then others need help all the way along. It's a lot of variation. So, but that's the general strategy and where you want to go. It's according to Dan Kennedy's magnetic marketing, where you have the message and the medium, and I forgot the third one. Anyway, but the whole idea is get the word out in as many channels as possible, with all roads leading to doing business with you. So, and Dan Kennedy said there'll always be an offer. So make sure you have clarity on what your golden offer is, so you understand why people want to work with you, why they want to make an appointment with you, what's in it for you. And it may not, I'm going to say it's not necessarily just working with you. Like, for example, in the case of the concert, it's not working with you at all. It's just letting them know you can buy tickets here, press the button here, buy your tickets, and you're off and running. Which is again, it's way easier to sell something that somebody wants. The issue here is everybody wants to go to the concert. They just want to know that they're available and how to get a hold of them. So that's a pretty nice luxury that many consultants and coaches and investors don't have. It's harder work to get people in, but not necessarily. It's all the whole thing is just to getting yourself out and your products, your company out in front of people, and inviting them to connect and do business with you in some way. So I guess that's all I need to say for now. And so go off and enjoy your day, and go forth and prosper.